Hello, church. We're looking at 2 Samuel chapter 6 today, and the word of the day is struck. In this chapter, we kind of transition from the political intrigue and the battling that was happening in Israel at this transition time of power between Saul and David as kings, and now we get an element of the religious life of what was going on. But it's interesting, the chapter starts with verse 1 saying that David gathered his chosen men of 30,000. That's a pretty big army. And so you think, okay, what is David going to do with this massive army? Is he going to go raid somebody? Is he going to go kill somebody? Bring justice? No. He has these 30,000 men to go get the Ark of God and bring it into the city. Seems an overwhelming force of men to carry a box. So why do it? Because this box is a representation of God. It contained the 10 Commandments. It contained the rod that Aaron used that budded by God's command, right? It contained these things as elements of a reminder of how God delivered his people out of Egypt. And so they were bringing it into the land or into the city as a means of their kind of religious celebration. It was going to be eventually placed into the temple that David's son Solomon would build. But in the midst of this procession, in the midst of these 30,000 men, and probably other people in the city and towns who are coming along to see it, this man named Uzziah sees the ark starting to stumble off the oxen cart, and seemingly doing the right thing, he puts his hand to touch the ark to stop it from falling over. And what does God do? God decides to strike him down, because his command was that nobody should touch the Ark of the Covenant. And so fear obviously grips the people. This man was seemingly to do the right thing, so why would God kill him? Because God is a just God. God is a holy God. God acts and moves as he decrees, obviously with love and with justice and with mercy. But he is not to be trifled with. We cannot manipulate God as Israel often try to do. We have to take God at his word and give him the reverence and the respect and the worship that he alone deserves. And then we see that kind of play out in David as he, after a time of mourning for Uzziah, he comes out and he worships and he dances and he rejoices over the fact that God is alive, God is real, God is active, and God is moving in the nation of Israel. And so let us be mindful of this, not to treat God lightly. He is holy, he is other than us, he loves us, but he must be revered and worshipped appropriately. All right, church, have a great day.